kind of a special review today. We have the brand new Generation 3 Phil Taylor Power 9FIVES. It's a 95% tungsten dart. It's a 20-gram soft tip version. And these things are beautiful. It's amazing. The pictures online don't do them justice, so when you actually see them in person, wow, what an amazing dart. But as with any review, before we get into it, hold on a second. Okay, we're going to switch it up a little bit today. Phil's not known as a huge drinker while he's playing darts, so we're going to go with a Rip It energy drink, no alcohol, and this one is named the Power. So, let's crack this open and try it out. Yeah, let's give this thing a try. Yeah, that's decent, but the question is, does it give you any power? Captain's a Crush 1.5. Does it give you any power? Yeah, we got the power. So the first impression they give after I took them out of the box was, wow, I was blown away at how they look. Now, we've all seen the pictures online that Target has been posting, and when you see these things in person, they look so much better. It's amazing what they look like up in person. So let's see if we can get a close-up here. Okay, let's take a look at what they give you in the box, starting from front to back. Now, this is one thing I like. In the front, Target throws in their very own soft tip points, which are, it's a high quality point. A lot of the companies will just throw in some cheap crap that you end up throwing away anyway. But so, nothing skimped here. They definitely give you some high quality stuff all the way. So the tips are very nice. Then going into the barrel, you've got this section that's about 8 millimeters of a smooth section. And that turns into their pixel grip technology. And you've got 4 rows of that. And then you go into 4 rows of another smooth section with it's just a ring grip. But they use their titanium coating, which is really hard. And going further back into the barrel, that's where their silica coating comes in. And I guess this stuff is really hard. It rates like, I don't know, something like 3,500 on the Vickers scale, if that's right. Yeah, like 3,500 on the Vickers scale, which is a super hard coating. I mean, you're not going to find anything harder. And you've got 5 rows of their pixel grip technology in the back, followed by another about 5 millimeters smooth section. Now let me unscrew that so you know where the dart ends. So yeah, that's where the dart ends. And then going further to the back, they also include these awesome new G3 stems. So, they're definitely not cutting any corners. I mean, look at what all the other companies do. They'll give you, a set of crappy soft tips. They'll throw in a set of nylon stems. So Target certainly didn't cut any corners here. You got the nice stems, and then you got this new Taylor Flight. Super small. This thing is it's definitely a lot smaller than his last model. So we're going to see how those fly in a bit. But first, let's get these on the scale, and we'll get some measurements. But wow, I can't stop looking at these darts. They're just absolutely stunning in real life. Beautiful dart. Especially when the camera focuses. That's the best. There we go. But anyway, yeah, let's get these on the scale real quick. All right, let's check the barrel weight. 17.29. Huh. 17.42. And 1732. Let me just double check that again. Scale is good. $17.28. Oh, $17.40. And $17.31. Well, the weights are a little more off than I would expect from Target, but that's what it is. Now, soft tips are always sold as a complete weight, for the most part. So that's the barrel with a point, 17.61. Now I'm going to add the stem and the flight. Yeah, and just a hair under 20 grams as advertised. So 19.91 grams as a complete dart. Okay, the overall length for the 20-gram soft tip dart, which actually weighs 17.3 grams, but the overall length is just a hair over 40 millimeters, 40.10. And at the very widest point, which is right on the silver rings, I'm getting 7.77 millimeters. Well, I found this kind of interesting. Now you see that measurement, 18.59, let's call it 18.6 millimeters. We'll go to the back here. Now check that out. That's the front of the barrel, right? Yeah, so that's drilled out in the front, 18.5 millimeters. Now let's check the back. Hard to do this one-handed. Wow, hold on a second. That might be drilled out even more. Wow, so the dart is well balanced. It's drilled out 18.5 millimeters on each end. So that actually gives a lot of potential. You saw that the barrel was 17.3 grams. So you could actually add tungsten putty to either end. There's a ton of room. So I think that's actually a good feature, because now these darts are adjustable. You can make them weigh as much as you want. Now when you're dealing with 18.5 millimeters on each end, I mean, you could potentially get these darts up to probably, just a guess, I don't know, 23 grams. So a lot of room for adjustability there, which personally I think is an awesome thing. And even though they are drilled out really deep on each end, they're even, so that's a super well balanced dart. So pretty much I have to say well done to Target there. I think that, I mean, that's the way to make a dart. Super well balanced, and it gives a lot of adjustability if you want to increase the weight. Alright, I just decided to throw on the Target, the golden Target titanium conversion points. And wow, those things are looking sharp. Anyway, I didn't mention it before, but the grip. I would say the grip is super consistent from front to back. Now, if I'd have to rate that, I'd say it's about a 3. I'd give that grip around a 3. And the middle section, kind of that's where I would rest my finger. So the middle section is probably about a 2. And then the actual pixel grip, I would rate that a 3 on a scale of 1 to 5. Definitely very grippy, but super consistent from the back of the barrel to the front. And that would actually work for any type of gripper. If you grip it in the front, you know, you've got some nice grip there, or if you're a rear gripper. So this dart actually offers a lot of options for different type of dart players. But wow, yeah, that looks good. That looks incredible with the Target conversion point on there. So I'm just going to give these a few throws before I head down to the pub to give them a rating. And I don't know how I'm going to be able to throw these. It's a really fat dart compared to what I'm used to. I shoot with a 5.6 millimeter wide dart, super skinny. So I'm adding 2 millimeters here. So I'm not sure what to expect, but we're going to find out really soon. And I'll give these a few throws on the steel tip board. Okay, I'm going to be brave here. I'm just turning on the camera. I haven't even thrown these yet. These are 2 millimeters, over 2 millimeters thicker than the normal darts I play with. So this will be kind of interesting. And I'm holding it, I'm gripping kind of right on the smooth section in the middle. So I'm not even really utilizing the pixel grip. Anyway, let's see how these go. Pretty good. They're standing up a little more. My darts lay really flat, so those stood up a little bit. They come off the fingertips really nice. $140. All right, I'm going to quit there. 9 darts. Anyway, this is going to be interesting when I take these to the pub. I threw them well here. I'm not sure how well I can throw them, but we're going to find out. It's a nice dart. So far, so good. Next time you see me, I'll be at the pub. See you guys. Okay, here we are at the pub, and for the first time, I'm going to use the 100% stock setup. So we got the target tips, the Taylor barrels, the Taylor stem, and Taylor flights. I'm not going to use my own setup. So this is going to be totally different for me, and I think it's going to be quite a challenge, but let's see what we can do today. Hey guys, I have to apologize. I just got back from the pub and I was editing the video, and due to a copyright strike on my account, I'm only allowed a 15-minute video. And if I was to upload the rating video, it's going to put me slightly over. So I'm going to do that in a separate video. I'm going to have the rating part, which I do one game of count up, and then I'm going to throw in a bonus video. It's just a game of Bermuda Triangle, which is a popular American soft tip game. So anyway, for the record though, I did achieve a 1,028. So it was a score of 1,028, which these darts rate out of a perfect 1,440. So that was my score, and I'll add that to this video, and I'll upload the other video with the actual count-up game. So it's going to be 2 videos. All right, we'll see you guys. Sorry about that. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. Now this was an interesting dart. I think one of the best features, which I don't think it's going to get talked about a lot, but one of the best features I think is the adjustability. I mean, you saw the way the barrels were drilled out in the front and the back. Now if you bought some tungsten putty, which you can get at a fishing store, you can get it on eBay super cheap, costs you like $5–10 bucks. Now you can use tungsten putty, and these barrels offer total adjustability. You fill up the back or the rear of the barrel, and you can totally customize the balance point. You can customize the weight. You could go from probably 17 grams up to 24-gram barrel. So there's a ton of adjustability, which I think that makes an awesome dart. And I know that's not going to get really talked about in a lot of the reviews. So anyway, let's finish off some power juice. And we will see you on the next review. See you guys.